of speculation over the last couple of weeks about why you've called this press conference. Do you want to let us know what's going on?
I think most people know I'm not converting to 100 back like Steve on Twitter this morning. And I think that's safe to say, but I hate the word retired, so I don't want to say retired from it at all, because I would never retire from swimming in general. I love swimming, it's the thing that I've always loved, it's the thing that I'll continue to do, but as a competitive element and as an elite athlete, I definitely won't be competing anymore and won't be at the World Championships or at any meet going forward. So I'm definitely not retired. I'll always be swimming, even when I'm 90 years old. I'll still be getting in the pool and going for a swim, that's for certain.
Why now? Why the time and now? I mean, you've clearly taken your time since London to think this thing over.
Yeah, I've wanted to take that time. I think as an athlete, you give it 110% every single year. For over 10 years I've been doing it, 50 weeks a year, 25 hours a week I've been doing it, and it's hard. So I always said after the summer I'd take a break. I didn't do that after Beijing. I don't regret not doing that at all, but I tried to do everything. I tried to do all the training, with going to the events, the once-in-a-lifetime opportunities that you only get to do after games and enjoy it all, and it was too much to handle after Beijing. There was so much going on, whereas I wanted after this summer, I knew it was going to be special. I knew after our home games it was going to be different, and I wanted to take some time off, and it was amazing. I loved being a normal 23-year-old. I loved getting my level 2 swim teachers. I loved doing other things and different avenues. I loved doing that, and I just thought, you know what, it's time. I feel like it's time. Just getting back in just didn't feel the same. I wanted to be ready myself. It's not a decision that you just wake up and think, oh, what am I going to have for breakfast? It's not as easy as that. Should I carry on swimming or not?
Was there a specific moment, or was it just a gradual thing over time where you thought, you know what, enough's enough?
I think it was a gradual thing, for definite. I think it was one of those things that just seemed right. I kind of, after Beijing, everybody kept saying to me, God, how are you going to be motivated? And I was like, home games. Like, it was so obvious. I've never ever once considered retiring after Beijing, but it was something I had to consider after London, especially being a distance swimmer. I think it was evident this summer. Katie, the girl that won the 800, was 15. I'm 23. It's not quite the same. And
did you feel old?
I did feel old at 23. It's sad to say, but female distance swimming is going a lot younger. I think female swimming in general, I think, was evident in Beijing, in London, sorry, with loads of different events. The 100 breaststroke, the 400 medley, they're all 15, 16-year-old girls, and I certainly can't compete with that. I've noticed over the past few years I can't do the same level of work as I used to be able to do. I need a lot more rest and recovery, and it just was time. It was just natural. It was just, I achieved everything I wanted to after Beijing. I wanted to go to the Commonwealth. I wanted to get a medal at the World Championships, and I've done that now, and I think it was just the perfect time to kind of end on a high. Most athletes are one or two people. You either keep going and try and just milk it for all you can, and just never want to leave, and then other people want to finish at the top. And even since I was 12, 13, I've been saying to my parents, I want to finish on a high. I don't want to just keep dragging it out, and I've always said that, so I wanted to stick by that despite my love of the sport.